So this is the My Peaceful Warrior Week 3 reflection, and it's been a really busy week. Mr. Cummings hasn't been here all week, so we've been doing archery all week. Feels natural, feels great. I love doing it, and I just love how it's really helping me with the concept of just do, don't overthink it, which is something I've always struggled with and something I wanted to improve. So it's really helping me a lot with that. Um, we started The Matrix, one of my favorite movies of all time, but it's really cool being able to watch it again and uh, realizing all of the things I've never realized about it before, like all of the messages it gives. Like it's not just an action movie; it has lots of deeper meaning. So I mean that's a really interesting part about it that I've never really seen before. Um, Also, like the dojo this past week, we finished Fire and Wind Elements, and I think these I think are my two favorite elements. Like I really feel natural and at home with both of them, and I don't know if I'm fire or wind yet. Like I think I'm one of them, but I just don't know which one. So next week when we're reviewing, maybe I'll figure out which one I am. Maybe I'm just both. I don't know, but I really like both of them. I like the connectedness of fire. I like the communication, the connection. Um, I like about wind just being able to fit into anything and just taking it easy. Um, I really uh, enjoy just seeing myself get better at these things, like getting better at the techniques in the dojo the more we practice them, getting better at archery the more we practice it. Um, I think it's all helping me just get the experience of doing things without overthinking. Because I already said in the archery you can't overthink because there's really not too much to think about. In the dojo you can't overthink or else you're gonna get hit. Um, so those help me a lot. Uh, what else is there? Oh yeah, there's lots of yoga that we do. The yoga is really intense, but um, it helps me kind of while the yoga is intense, it's also very calming. Helps me relax and helps my mind calm. So I mean that's interesting. Even though it's intense, it's still very calming. So also the meditation, the first sitting meditation, I didn't have too much trouble. I was able to maintain the sit the whole time, maintain the posture, and just kind of have some visions, have some kind of find my inner self, which was very interesting. It feels like no other feeling, like just sitting there and feels like there's nothing around you and you're kind of in a different world. But yeah, the second sit we did, I had a lot more trouble. I only drifted, I only found that center, found that spot a couple times, and most of the time it was actually a struggle to maintain the sit, and I didn't end up maintaining the sit the whole time. And I don't know why I wasn't able to that day. I was just very uh jumpy. I was very, I don't know, I just really couldn't sit still that day. I'm not sure why. But yeah, I really like the yoga and the meditation. It just kind of helps me connect with my mind in ways I couldn't before. And then the dojo and the archery have been great for just being able to execute without too much thought. So this has been a really great week for me in terms of learning how to do things in the way that I've always wanted to without having to have doubt or not being able to trust myself. So that was really cool to me.